Ang YAPAK, ito yung kwento mo, kwento ko, at kwento nating lahat ng mga Filipino sa iba't ibang sulok ng mundo upang makita ang buhay, paglalakbay, at tagumpay ng bawat isa sa ating lahat. Bakit YAPAK? Kasi ito yung kwento mo eh. Kwento natin lahat ng mga Filipino na nangangarap na makamit ang kanilang mga pangarap sa buhay, na nakikipagsapalaran para abutin at sikapin na tulungan ang mga mahal nila sa buhay at ipakita sa lahat ng mga tao na sila ay nagtagumpay sa lahat ng pagsubok nilang pinagdadaanan. Para saan ang YAPAK? Ang YAPAK ay para sa iyo, sa lahat ng mga Filipino na nakikibaka, nakikipagsapalaran, at pilit na inaabot ang kanilang mga pangarap. Dahil sa iba't ibang episode na makikita nila dito sa programang ito, marami tayong matututunan sa mga kwento ng buhay, paglalakbay, at tagumpay ng bawat Pilipino sa buong mundo. Mga ma-expect nila rito sa YAPAK ay yung mga kwentong makukulit, masasaya, malungkot, at mga kalog na mga eksena ng mga buhay ng mga Pilipino sa iba't ibang mundo. Kahit malayo sila sa kanilang mga pamilya at mga mahal sa buhay, maipapakita ng YAPAK at maipadama sa kanilang mga mahal sa buhay kung ano ba ang buhay ng isang Pilipino sa ibang bansa. Ako si Elijah Villanueva, sa murang edad na nakisapalaran sa ibang bansa, nag-aral at tuluyan nag-isang OFW at pilit na nakikipagsapalaran upang abutin ang mga pangarap sa buhay. Ini-invite po namin kayo na maging part po ng mga programa namin dito sa YAPAK. Just follow or like or subscribe our link para po malaman nyo po ang mga kwento ng iba't ibang mga tao upang abutin ang kanilang mga pangarap sa buhay. And definitely, we will see you po sa mga episodes ng YAPAK. "34 years ago, a little boy was born to a financially challenged yet loving family. His mother is a food vendor, while his father had to work overseas, which unfortunately didn't turn out as expected since he became a victim of illegal recruitment, which then resulted to a challenge in his mental health. As a result, the boy at an early age had to strive hard to continue his education through applying for financial scholarships, joining different organizations to further enhance his skills and network. He completed his studies and had a chance to live and study in the UK through the support of his sponsors. Yet another tragedy struck the family. His younger sister was diagnosed with stage 3 lymphoma. As a breadwinner, the boy had to sacrifice all his means to support his sister's treatment. Due to his wide network, he was able to gather funds from various sponsors, and he joined competitions, which helped in sustaining his sister's treatment, as well as living in his own while providing his needs, while studying and working at the same time in London. Still, he faced life with positivity and continued to work on his passion: arts, photography, education, and volunteerism. He was an author, the youngest knight in the Europe, a presidential awardee, a volunteer tutor, and advocate of slavery bill. Truly, this boy is a proof that poverty is never a hindrance in fulfilling his mission in life. His vision is for Filipino youths to get the same support he received from kind-hearted sponsors, with the ultimate goal of sharing resources to achieve their dreams one step at a time. Hence, the birth of YAPAK.
As of 2018, 17.6 million Filipinos lived below the poverty threshold in the Philippines, and this continues to rise as they struggle because of the pandemic. As a solution, YAPAK aims to provide educational assistance and sponsorship to Filipino students. Over the last year, YAPAK successfully launched and completed these programs for Filipino youths and communities. To name a few, we have been an instrument to help St. Martin de Porres Hospital in Metro Manila, Philippines to continue its operations amidst risk of closure due to financial challenges during the early days of the pandemic. In the UK, we have donated 5,000 food packs to Filipinos who were affected by COVID. And finally, our major event last year was the 2 spoken word poetry competition dedicated to COVID frontliners, which showcased the talent of 300 youth and young adults in the Philippines, making them push to continue their passion in arts and writing. All were given access to workshops after the competition and were invited to join the organization. Top 3 winners were given cash prizes and scholarships with various individuals and institutions we'd partnered up with.
Our ongoing project called the YAPAK Sponsored Walk with the aim of sponsoring students while providing livelihood and healthier environment for people and wildlife locally. Our goal is to sponsor youths for virtual learning through providing internet connection to remote areas in the Philippines, particularly in provinces, and giving computer tablets to financially challenged students for their education. We will be running spoken word poetry competition with a different theme but with the same aim as last year, to boost the morale of aspiring youth artists to show their talent to the world while providing workshops and opportunities. We are very excited to launch these projects, and with your help, we will be able to turn it into reality. With your support as low as £50, you can provide a reasonable computer tablet to use for their education. And we are in need of funds for the prizes of our competitions, such as cash prize, scholarship, sponsorship, or other gifts that we will be used for their education. Again, we are truly grateful for the opportunity to share our passion to you. We would appreciate any support you can give for our cause. It's truly amazing how the dream of this young boy, together with his co-founders with the same mission, and have formed 400 YAPAK ambassadors and 30,000 followers and counting, now a reality in paying it forward to make a difference in changing the lives of those who are striving hard to reach their dreams in finishing their education. And with your help, more Filipino youths would be able to experience the journey of hope, perseverance, and courage to win the battle just like the young boy. Again, one YAPAK at a time.
Okay, so good evening everyone. For those in the Philippines, and good afternoon naman dito sa United Kingdom. Ako po si Kim Nia. I'm one of the co-founders of the YAPAK organization. And I'm so happy kasi po ngayon nakita ko na kung sino yung mga bagong officers na magpapatuloy ng sinimulan namin na organisasyon. Just a couple of house rules before we proceed. I'm sure excited na kayo. First of all, kung pwede pakimute ang inyong mga Zoom kung hindi nyo pa namin, so that smooth ang ating presentation. And as much as possible, please turn on your cameras so that we can see yung pagkagwapo at pagkaganda nyo. Okay, it's very important because we're having a meeting, and this is a very special meeting because actually ngayon araw po ipinagdiriwang din natin ang ika-123 anibersaryo ng kasarinlan ng Pilipinas. So, happy Independence Day everyone, and I'm so happy together with my co-founders. I'm sure dahil ngayon po ay magkakaroon na tayo ng officers, and you will have your oath taking ceremony. At nakita nyo na ang istorya ng ating tagapagtatag na Elijah Villanueva. At makikilala nyo rin sa mga susunod na araw ang dalawa pa naming co-founders na si Mikey Macabangon at si Regina Parente. At ngayon po, sa ating mga kabataan na nasa Pilipinas at sa mga bisita natin na sumama ngayong hapon na ito, we are so fortunate because we have a very special guest. And this lady is actually the welfare officer of the Polo OWA here in the United Kingdom. She's a graduate of the University of the Philippines, and basically a part of the Philippines. Dating natulungan, even in our other organization, talagang tinututukan niya kami para matulungan ang mga OFWs dito sa United Kingdom. So without further ado, please help me welcome Ms. Sheila Aguilar.
Thank you so much, June. Kim.
Yes.
Kilala kita sa Kim.
Diba?
Actually, yesterday I met Sir Art, no, nasa Jollibee. Nagkita kami.
Well done.
Thank you so much. So, good afternoon dito sa atin na nasa UK and good evening sa ating mga participants sa ating na nandun sa Philippines. And first of all, I would like to extend our sincerest gratitude to YAPAK for inviting us to be part of this event, no. So, congratulations YAPAK and sa ating mga officers who'll be having their oath taking this afternoon. Yes, katulad nga nung nabanggit ni Kim, no, I graduated at the University of the Philippines. So, isa akong scholar ng bayan. No? So, nakita ko kanina yung kwento ni Elijah. Actually, siguro yung kwento ni Elijah yung isa sa mga kwento na hindi ako magsasawang pakinggan. Kasi it's very inspiring. And this, his story, his journey, prompted the creation of YAPAK. So, the main purpose is to inspire others na hindi hadlang ang kahirapan para tayo ay makaahon sa buhay. Tama ba? Yes. Okay. So, today we are also celebrating our 123rd anniversary of Philippine Independence. So we owe our freedom to our forefathers, and it is our responsibility as a younger generation to make sure that the next generation will still experience the freedom that we have now. And YAPAK is an organization, is a group where we can showcase what we have, our talents, no? Marami tayong mga kabataan, marami tayong pwedeng gawin, marami tayong mga proyekto or marami tayong kayang ipakita. So, itong freedom na meron tayo ngayon, sana gamitin natin ito sa tama. Nabanggit ko ito kay Elijah, YAPAK is one of the organizations na napaka-genuine, napaka-pure, walang hidden agenda, walang ibang gusto, kundi makatulong, makapagbigay ng voice, makapag-inspire, no, ng iba to thrive and to rise above the challenges ng ating buhay. So sana ipagpatuloy nyo yung inyong ginagawa. Alam ko tayo ngayon kasama natin mga youth, mga student leaders. So ipagpatuloy nyo lang iyan. Kami, ang YAPAK, kami ay naniniwala sa inyo. Kami naman sa Philippine Embassy, ang Polo, ang OWA, ang kabuuan ng ating Philippine Embassy ay nakaalalay lamang sa YAPAK, sa inyo. And we're just here. If you need anything, we are also looking forward to collaborating with you more sa inyong mga projects. So, yun lang. Siguro hindi ko na patatagalin itong aking welcome remarks. No? So, siguro reminder lang sa atin bilang ending, no, na whatever we do, may we always remember the core values of YAPAK, and that is maka-Diyos, makakalikasan, makatao, at makabansa. Tama ba?
Tama po, ma'am.
So yes, let us always remember and we always live by those core values. So again, from us, sa Philippine Embassy, from Polo OWA London, congratulations.
Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Sheila Aguilar. Salamat sa inspirasyon at sa mga paalala. At ngayon talagang nakakatuwa kasi kapag nandiyan ang suporta ng gobyerno, marami talaga pong magagawa. So maraming salamat po ulit. At ngayon sa mga kabataan, upang maging na kayong kayapak, ihanda na ang mga sarili para sa panunumpa ng katungkulan. Tawagin ko lang ang ating tagapagtatag na si Ginoong Elijah Villanueva upang pasimunuan ang oath of office. Sir Elijah?
Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Bago ang lahat, may we request everyone na itaas ang kanilang kanang kamay. And please repeat after me. I state your name after having been appointed as your position of the YAPAK Organization Incorporated,
Organization Incorporated.
do hereby solemnly swear
Hereby solemnly
Swear
that I will faithfully discharge to the best of my abilities
I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability
the duties and responsibilities of my position
the duties and responsibilities of my position,
that I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of the YAPAK organization,
that I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of the YAPAK organization,
that I will abide by the rules
that I will abide by the rules,
resolutions,
resolutions,
and orders of the duly constituted YAPAK Board of Directors,
and orders of the duly constituted YAPAK Board of Directors,
that I will support the vision,
that I will support the vision,
programs, and projects of the YAPAK,
programs of the YAPAK,
and that I impose upon myself
that I impose upon myself
this voluntary obligation without mental reservation,
this voluntary obligation without reservation
or purpose of evasion. So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, everyone.
Okay, congratulations. And welcome officially mga officers ng YAPAK Philippines. At maraming salamat din ang Elijah. Meron kang sasabihin, Sir Elijah?
Una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat kami mula dito sa Inglaterra. Kasama ko ngayon ang founder together with members of YAPAK London, and we are very excited, to be honest, sa lahat ng mga nangyayari. At una sa lahat, gusto ko sabihin sa inyo at welcome namin kayo. Marami tayong pagsasamahan, and this will be an exciting year for us. Although, alam mo, lahat tayo nagkakaroon tayo ng mga problema pagdating sa internet connection. So, bibigyan natin ng solusyon ng mga ito. Pangalawa, at alam mo, ano yung katayuan nyo ngayon? Katulad ng mga magulang ko, I think nandito sila ngayon. They are very happy kasi marami kabataan na tutulungan. And, dali-dali lang natin gawin yung programa para sa YAPAK. Katulad nga ng ating short mo, we should inspire a lot of kabataan. Di sila tayo mabuhay, kaya we have to make sure na gamitin natin ito sa wasto at produktibo. Maraming salamat.
Okay, maraming salamat, Elijah Villanueva. At narito rin ang isa sa ating mga co-founders na si Binibining Regina Parente. Regina?
Hi, magandang hapon, magandang gabi dyan sa Pilipinas. Ako si Regina Parente. Welcome sa YAPAK Organization. Napaka-exciting kasi madami kaming plan for this year at sana mag-enjoy kayo. Madami tayong magagawa, madami tayong magtutulungan. At yes, madali lang. Message lang naman sa amin, isang message lang. Tulong-tulong tayo. Kung may mga internet connection sabihan nyo lang kami. Kahit anong plano nyo, gagawin natin. We will make it happen. Diba? So, ayun lang. Maraming salamat.
Okay, maraming salamat, Regina. Mag-ingat ka sa daan. And we will see you next time. Okay, so sa mga kabataan na bagong nanumpa para sa tungkulan, as part of the induction of officers, of which you are, magkakaroon tayo ng onboarding session. Okay, so marami kayong matututunan, at kung may katanungan din kayo, please feel free to write them down or put them in the chat box, and we will try to answer them end of this call. And who better to give this onboarding than one of our consultants all the way from Dubai? So So meron tayong YAPAK na taga Dubai, one of our consultants, and this person is a graduate of Bachelor of Arts in Psychology from the De La Salle University in Dasmariñas, Cavite. So may mga Caviteños dyan, proud tayo sa kanya. So currently, nag-aaral din po siya ng Masterado Psychology as well. 10 years experience sa yung source. Okay, so pag-recruitment and training, talagang siya ang go-to person. And she also has experience as an HR in the banking industry. So currently, she's in Dubai. Please help me welcome Tina Palanas. Yan na.
Hello, good evening and good afternoon. Good evening sa mga nasa Pilipinas and good afternoon sa mga nasa UK. I'm Janina. So again, I would like to welcome you to YAPAK. So without further ado, we'll kick off our session. I hope nakikita niyo yung screen. If not, just let us know sa chat. Right, so welcome to YAPAK. First off, before we start, I would like to just get two people from the officers just to have a quick check-in. Just provide your name and location and how are you feeling today and ano yung expectation nyo of today's session. So anyone who want to go for it?
Ilan?
Sige, may nagsasalita. Dalawa.
Okay, so tulong tayo. I can see everyone. So dito mga kayapak, dapat malakas ang loob ninyo. Lalo mga officers kayo, international tayo. May nakikita ka na ba?
Sino gusto mag... Wala pa. Sige, pipili na lang ako.
Gusto rin makita lang.
Fitsken.
So
Hi,
yun, hello,
Fitsken.
good. Hello po, good
Hi.
afternoon po yung mga taga UK. Nasa ibang bansa and also good evening po yung mga nandito sa Pilipinas. Medyo kinakabahan pero yun, I'm so grateful po and thankful for this opportunity and to meet also these people. So yun po, I am Fitsken John Victor Garcia III and I am from Legazpi City, Albay. So yun po, and also how are you feeling today? I'm blessed and thankful po nga po, sabi ko kanina, for this opportunity. And also, this is my first time po to be part of this organization and international organization po where I can share my knowledge and experience po sa mga yun. And also, na-excite ako po na ma-meet po ang iba't ibang youths and also kayo po na nasa iba't ibang location ngayon or lugar. And what are your expectations of today's session po is yun, to gain knowledge po and to learn po something new and na magagamit po namin ng kapwa ko, YAPAK and kapwa ko, officers po. And na-excite lang ako ngayon. Medyo kinakabahan din po kasi syempre po, this is my first time din po na maging part ng ganitong organization. But excited, may kasamang na-excite ako because I know na sa ganitong opportunity and challenge, I know na may malalearn ako and dito ako mag-grow. Yun lang po and thank you so much.
Thanks, Fitsken. Huwag kang kabahan kasi lahat naman tayo ay YAPAK. So, huwag kang kakabahan. And thank you for sharing those expectations. And hopefully, yun I'm also expecting that you'll learn or you'll find this session meaningful. So, thank you. Okay, next. Sinong may gusto bang mag-volunteer or tatawag na lang ako? Sige, tatawag na lang ako sa babae naman. Si Cassandra. Cassandra. Hi, Cassandra.
Hello po.
Hi.
Magandang hapon dyan. Ako po si Cassandra Pahobot at taga Cebu City po. Nabakawan ako. How are you feeling today? Masaya po ako. Tapos overwhelmed po kasi at kabado ko. Masaya po kasi na-meet ko na po yung mga kapwa ko kay YAPAK at mga officers po at na-meet ko din po yung mga founder ng YAPAK. At what are your expectations of today's session kay sana po mas marami pang matututunan at mas mapalawak pa yung kalaman ko po tungkol po sa YAPAK at sana po makatulong pa ang mga bataan po kung ano ang magiging proyekto na gagawin namin. Yan lang po. Salamat.
Thank you, Cassandra. Yeah. Yan nga, huwag kayong kabahan. And hopefully, may makuha kayo for this session. Next, sige, isa pa, last. Let's see, si Kino. Kino Ivan.
Ayan, good evening po. Good afternoon po sa United Kingdom po. Ayan, ako po si Kino Ivan Matias. Tubong Rizalendo po, pero nangungupahan po dito sa Marikina. Ayun, so at this point in time, ako po ay sobrang blessed and grateful po kasi naging part po ako dito ng YAPAK organization na I found out na sobrang napaka-helpful at sobrang sobrang hiwaga ng organisasyon sa pangunguna po ng mga namumuno dito at sa pangunguna po ni Sir Elijah na talagang nakaka-inspire sa totoo lang po. Ayun, so ano po yung ina-expect ko dito sa organization po ay marami po akong matututuhan at syempre ang expectation ko po yung pagkakaroon ng malalim na relasyon at ugnayan sa bawat isa kasi po yun naman po talaga yung esensya nitong organisasyon na to, yung magkaroon po ng malalim na kolaborasyon, no, at yung makabuluhan na relasyon sa bawat isa kasi po hindi naman po mabubuo ang lahat ng mga pangarap natin o lahat ng mga gusto nating mangyari kung hindi tayo magkakaroon ng malalim at makabuluhang relasyon. Ayun, muli maraming salamat po YAPAK at ako po ay sobrang tuwang-tuwa at tulad nga ng araw ngayon, araw ng kalayaan, masaya ko at malaya ang aking damdamin dito sa YAPAK. Salamat po.
Thank you, Kino. Very, very meaningful na message. Nakakataba ng puso. And yeah, I agree. Importante talaga na magkaroon tayo ng collaboration. Although, nasa iba-ibang parte tayo ng mundo, swerte tayo na meron tayong, di ba, teknolohiya that allows us to, to communicate with each other and hopefully we'll be able to use it well. So, thank you sa mga nag-share and later on, we'll get an opportunity to have others share as well. So, next, ito yung session flow natin. So, part 1 is, just a brief overview of who we are, our values and what we do. And then part 2, yung officers, just a review of, who are, yung mga natalagang officer sa iba-ibang departamento. And also our ways of working, i-share namin kung paano ba ang YAPAK gumalaw, paano ba ang, ang collaboration within YAPAK. And then last but not the least is the accountability training. Also, meron tayong portion for Q&A. So kung meron kayong mga tanong, since medyo limited yung time natin, and also we are aware na medyo late na rin sa Pilipinas, pwede nyo siyang ilista and then pwede natin siyang balikan or balikan sa last part na ng ating session. Alright, so who we are. So ito yung cover photo natin sa YAPAK, sa Facebook sa YAPAK. So actually hindi siya ganun ka-updated, but then earlier na-mention na rin na kung ilan yung followers natin, kung paano tayo nag-start. So ito yung mostly dito ay mga members ng YAPAK from the Philippines, from UK, and also yung mga nag-join na nag-join sa spoken word poetry competition last year. So ito yung YAPAK. And hopefully ma-update natin to soon and mailalagay na rin natin yung mga faces nyo here. Next are the values. So as mentioned by Ma'am Sheila, all our projects are incorporated within these values. So makatao, makakalikasan, makadiyos, at makabansa. Yung recent nating project about which is tree planting, rooted siya sa ating value na makakalikasan or love of nature. So, ayan. And then next would be what we do. Ito yung aims ng YAPAK. So we create, encourage, inspire, and guide. And also, yung mga numbers na yan, hindi siya ganun ka-updated actually. It was last year. So but just to give you a brief overview of how many or kung ano yung mga nagawa na ng YAPAK over the last years. And also kung saan tayo na-feature tayo sa ABS-CBN, TFC, One Philippines, and etc. etc. Right? So that's what we do. Lahat ng information na ito ay nasa YAPAK website. So I guess makikita nyo rin to sa makikita nyo ang link sa Facebook page rin natin. Next is yung official list ng officers ng YAPAK. So again, I would like to congratulate everyone for making this. Sa totoo lang, pinahirapan nyo kami. Napakatagal na pagdidesisyon kasi pinanood namin lahat ng videos na sinend nyo and binasa namin yung CVs nyo and all that. And nag-deliberate ako together with the 4 founders kung sino ba talaga yung ilalagay sa posisyon na tingin namin magiging successful yung mga proyekto ng YAPAK. At yun talaga may puso dun sa YAPAK mismo, dun sa aims ng YAPAK. So congratulations everyone. Yun. Next are our ways of working or expectation setting. So since yun nga, sa totoo lang, napaka-challenging na maging parte ng organisasyon na malayo kayo sa isa't isa. Katulad yan, kahit nasa Pilipinas kayong lahat, mahirap dahil merong nasa Luzon, nasa Visayas, nasa Mindanao. Idagdag nyo pa yung mga nasa UK, tapos ako nasa Dubai, yung isang nasa Dubai. So, mahirap siya. But, pero we're making it work because of how we do our ways of working. Kung paano tayo makipag-communicate sa isa't isa, kung paano tayo makipag-collaborate sa isa't isa. So ito yung mga nakapaloob aside sa values na meron tayo, ito yung mga pinapractice natin sa YAPAK, which is open communication, alignment, teamwork, integrity, and accountability. So, to share kung paano natin ito ginagamit within, or naipapakita within the organization, I'll call in one of the founders, Junard Kim Ngeva, to share.
Okay. Again, okay, so ways of working. So ganito po tayo magtrabaho. We are aware that you are part of different organizations and some of you have jobs already. At may mga kanya-kanya din kayong karanasan. So gagawin natin dito sa YAPAK is magkakaroon tayo ng collaboration, magkakaroon ng open communication para magtuto sa bawat isa. Okay, so open communication, open naman sa lahat. Maaari nyo kami makontakt through social media, through Facebook. Ang ilang maaari siguro is through our own mobile numbers. Okay, so open communication, sana ganun din kami sa inyo. You can reach us via email. We can also email you. We will also respect each other's time, di ba? Also, hindi lang tungkol sa oras, kundi sa paraan na pag-usap. So, bilang kayapak, bilang modernong Pilipino sa makabagong panahon, di ba? Dapat meron tayong respeto sa pakikipag-usap. So, no need to be rude. Wala rin, hindi rin kinakailangan na maging bastos, kundi respeto lang sa bawat isa para re-respetuhin din tayo. Next one is alignment. So, maraming ideya talaga na lalabas. Ang importante is ang pagkakaisa. So, magkakaroon lagi ng bilang mga officers, I'm sure with the headship of the Secretary Generals. So, magkakaroon kayo lagi ng pag-uusap ng masinan, pag-uusap ng maayos para aligned ang mga proyekto na gagawin at ang mga ideya. Pwede magdebate kasi dyan matututo ang bawat isa. Bawal mag-away, magsuntukan. Okay? Ibig sabihin, hindi na tayo edukado at hindi ganyan magtrabaho ang YAPAK. So once again, pwede magkaroon ng debate pero bawal mag-away. Okay? Next, teamwork. So walang nagagawa kapag walang teamwork because teamwork makes the dream work. Dito sa YAPAK, marami kayong gagawing mga pangarap, mga proyekto na dapat maabot and we cannot do that or you yourself cannot do that alone. Same na mga teenager pa, no? So mga napagdaanan na rin namin yan, bilang napapasin pero 50 na ako. So marami na ako napagdaanan. No, I'm just kidding. 31 lang ako. Okay, so teamwork is very important. Marami kayong madadaanan. Hindi nyo magagawa mag-isa. At kahit magawa nyo mag-isa, wala talaga siyang glory. Sinasabi ko na sa inyo, para lang ninyo, parang wala siya. So when you do it as a team, napakaganda na result. And of course, integrity. Dito sa YAPAK, pwedeng magkamali. Ang dapat lang gawin is itama ang pagkakamali. So integrity in what we do, kung meron kayong gagawin na tingin yung taliwas sa mga values ng YAPAK, huwag nyo idadamay ang YAPAK organization. Okay? Kung meron mo kayong nagawang mali na medyo taliwas na sa batas ng Pilipinas o sa batas na pang-international, hindi aakuin ng YAPAK Okay, hindi namin cargo. Okay, at hindi rin cargo ng bawat isa. So integrity is very important. You just follow the rules and be a good citizen, and then you will have integrity. So pag sinabi rin natin integrity, kapag wala nang nakatingin, sino ka na? So in this, we will have a lot of sessions, no? So personality development is just one of the things. So sabihin niyo sa mga magulang ninyo, kung nasa magulang pa ninyo kayo, dito sa pinasok ninyo is matututo kayo about values and personality development. And of course, accountability. Kapag may nangyari na, sinong dapat meron kayong tao na nakausap. So you are accountable to each other. So bilang officers, when you do something, okay, you are accountable to each other. One of the best things about accountability as well is magagawa yung proyekto. Kasi ang mangyayari, I'm sure nagawa na ninyo, walang tatakas nung pag may project nung high school, di ba? O kaya ng elementary. Baka kayo yung sa grupo na hindi gumagalaw, pero pare-parehong kayo naman yung sobrang nagtatrabaho at tinotolerate niyo. So we tolerate yung intolerance, medyo may hangganan siya. So accountability, look for accountability partners. You are accountable to us officers, and kayo bilang officers accountable to each other. Meaning, teamwork pa rin. So that's all. Any questions? Just let us know later. Ginoong Elijah Villanueva, ano mo sasabi mo?
Maraming salamat. Una sa lahat, siyempre kapag yapak, katulad nga ng diniscuss kanina ni June, or importante ng isipin ninyo sa lahat ng ginagawa ninyo, kaagapay nyo kami, kasama nyo kami. Pangalawa, kung magkakaroon man ng problema, kasi kayo na yung magiging mukha ng yapak. So you should be proud of it. At alam nyo naman na isa itong simbolo, no, na we will inspire a lot of people. And by the way, gusto ko sabihin pala sa inyo, nandito kasama rin pala natin sa grupong ito, isa sa mga colleagues ko. Ngayon, headed na siya sa Department of Education, Goodwill Ambassador at Philippine Government, and Senior Education Program Specialist at Manila Education Center. And he works as well sa President National Youth Commission. And sobrang proud ako. At natuwa ako, naka-attend siya ngayon. And if ever, I think, Mr. Aaron Talentino mula sa DepEd.
Hello. Ayan. Hi. Nakikita ba ako? Ayan.
Yes.
Sorry, nakita ko lang yung post ni Elijah. We were together in an organization called Confederation of Student Governments of the Philippines. I think Elijah, mga ano na yun, no? 13 years, no? So we were student leaders back then. So I'm very happy with the initiative kasi alam niyo lahat ng gagawin niyo begins with the single step, which is tantamount to the organization YAPAK. No? At I'm very glad that yung pag-join niyo with the organization is the first step actually for your bigger goals. Whoever we are today, I don't consider myself naman as a big person now. Siguro to a certain extent lang. But we just started like you. Yung simpleng passion lang to lead, to organize groups, no? And to believe sa magagawa niyo pa for your co-students, co-student leaders, and all. Ay malaki ng contribution yon. Yun yung actually manifestation ng nationalism to a certain extent and freedom that we're currently having. Actually, we don't need to parang magbuwis ng buhay or parang dumanak yung dugo katulad ng mga ginawa ng ating mga heroes, because nationalism can be translated nowadays to simple things, no? Like helping each other, being a good citizen, and the likes. So, dito lang kami. Actually, I'll be listening with the discussion lang and support lang. So, thank you din Elijah and all the advocates for organizing this pep talk siguro, and as we celebrate the independence. So, yun lang. Thank you, bye.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Aaron, and sobrang nakaka-proud. Katulad nga nung sinabi ni Mr. Aaron Tolentino na last time we started nagkakilala kami sa University of the Philippines, Los Baños, and we created, and we went to different places. He was sent to different countries. Ako rin, pinadala sa ibang bansa bilang student leader. So, katulad ng nga na sinabi niya, at katulad ng sinasabi namin, one step at a time, dahil paunti-unti mararamdaman niyo yung grow. At the same time, paglaki niyo at nagkaroon kayo ng trabaho, kayo din magtutulungan sa isa't isa. At ang koneksyon na mabibigay ng bawat isa ay magsisilbing gabay at tagumpay para sa inyong lahat. So this is what we are looking forward. Ayun lang, Kim and Danina, salamat.
Salamat, and also to Mr. Tolentino. Janina?
Thank you, Sir Aaron and Elijah. Okay, so moving on, before we start with boring accountability trading, hopefully hindi siya boring for you guys because you will really learn a lot. Hopefully you'll be able to use it in your day-to-day lives and also within the organization. But before the discussion, let's have a game para naman magising yung mga brain cells natin. So yes, we're celebrating the Independence Day today, Philippine Independence Day. So I have some questions here and hopefully may access kayo sa chat box. So paunahan lang sumagot and madadali lang naman tong mga questions ko. So related siya sa sineselebrate natin, Araw ng Kalayaan ng Pilipinas. Okay, first question. Ang unang watawat ng Pilipinas ay tinahi sa bansang ito. Okay, Japan. Sorry, it's not the correct answer. Sino pang gustong mag-try? UK, Pilipinas. Hong Kong. Kino, you're correct. Hong Kong. Okay. Next. Yes, correct, Jen. Hong Kong. Next. Ang bughaw na kulay ng watawat ay sumisimbolo ng... Wait lang
Kino.
Joel, kapayapaan. Yes, kapayapaan. Correct. Next, ano ang sumisimbolo? Yes, correct. Ano ang sinisimbolo ng kulay pula sa watawat? No? Hindi siya. Katapangan. Napakagagaling ng ating mga officers, ha? Talagang aware sila sa meaning ng mga bawat kulay sa watawat. Katapangan, Ivan, John Lloyd, Joel, Mark Jason, Jamaica. Okay. Ano ang sumisimbolo sa pagkakapantay-pantay at kapatiran?
Sa watawat pa rin ba to, ma'am?
Oh, yes. Sa watawat pa rin tayo. Puting ano? Okay. Puting tatsulok. James Roy. Si James Roy ang nakatama. Puting tatsulok. Ang huli ay, ano ang sinisimbolo ng 8 sinag ng araw sa ating watawat?
13.
8 sinag ng araw. 8 na lugar. Yes. Ano ang 8 lugar na ito? Okay. Kino, tama. Mga 8 lalawigan na naghimagsik. Unang lalawigan na naghimagsik nung panahon ng Espanyol. So, napakagaling ng ating mga officers. Okay. Marami pang answers na dumarating pero ayan ang ating mini game for today. At dahil medyo short tayo sa time, ako ay magsisimula na sa session proper. Pero hope you enjoyed. Yeah, next time may prizes na. Okay, next.
Wow.
Yes, prizes. Okay, so ang naisip naming i-discuss sa inyo is accountability. Bakit? Dahil na talaga kayong officers ng ating organisasyon, so mahalaga na maintindihan natin kung ano nga ba talaga yung accountability. At magamit natin to sa hindi lang sa pagiging miyembro ng organisasyon kundi sa araw-araw. Yun. So, unang-una, ano nga ba ang pagkakaiba ng responsibility versus accountability? So, pwede nating sabihin na pareha sila into a certain degree, pareha sa accountability at responsibility. Pero nagkakaiba sila actually sa mindset. So, let's say sa isang grupo, lahat kayo responsable na matapos yung proyekto. Pero usually, ang pinaka-accountable ay yung tao na pwedeng siya yung mabigat yung kanyang tungkulin sa grupong yon, at siya yung parang point person na parang kung magsasucceed man o hindi magsasucceed yung proyekto, siya yung talagang kumbaga siya yung accountable or siya yung ituturo. Yun. So it's more on the mindset. And then we will tackle yung tatlong parts ng accountability, which is adopting the accountability mindset, implementing accountability, and making personal accountability a way of life. So next. Right. So, adopting the accountability mindset, meron tayong 5 steps kung paano natin i-apply ang accountability. Right. First is get motivated to hold yourself accountable. So, this involves introspection. So, first off, kailangan nating isipin kung ano bang klase ng tao yung gusto natin para sa sarili natin. Ano ba yung gusto natin na ipakita sa mundo na tayo? Yun. And then, second is picture yourself taking leadership. So, I guess, dahil lahat tayo ay nag-apply bilang officer ng YAPAK, napipicture natin na kaya nating mag-lead ng isang group or isang organisasyon. So, it's good na andun na kayo sa stage na yon dahil nag-apply kayo as officers, right? And also seek positive examples and stay focused. So, medyo mahirap na, maging focus sa isang bagay, pero later on, itatakal natin kung paano nyo siya magagawa or paano nyo may improve yung focus nyo. Next is prioritizing your task correctly. So, since accountable ka sa isang bagay, minsan kasi ang nangyayari is pinipilit natin na gawin lahat ng bagay sabay-sabay. So, I think first thing that we have to be aware of is we can't really do all the things that we want to do at the same time. So, in YAPAK, we value prioritization as well. So, we have to, marami tayong proyektong may isip, pero ano ba yung sa tingin natin na mas nakakalamang, mas makakatulong sa mas maraming tao, mas in line sa values natin. So yun yung ipa-prioritize natin. And aside from that, as a person naman, what we do is we also prioritize kung ano yung makakapagpa-improve sa atin, makakapagpa-develop sa atin. So yun yung mga key points to think of when you prioritize your task. So within YAPAK, ano ba yung mas makakatulong sa organization, mas malalim, mas meaningful. So that's how we'll do it. Next is setting expectations about what you can deliver. So as mentioned earlier, minsan kasi pag na-excite tayo sa isang task, gusto talaga natin siyang tapusin. Like for example, na-assign ka na I think I forgot the name nung na-assign for website. Let's say na-assign ka to do the website and you'll say na, okay, matatapos ko to within 2 weeks. Minsan meron tayong excitement sa atin na gusto nating tapusin ng isang bagay o maraming bagay. Pero hindi natin na-account na maraming pwedeng mangyari sa buhay natin na hindi lang naman, let's say, YAPAK ang gumagalaw sa buhay natin. Meron tayong pamilya, iba sa inyo nag-aaral pa, and iba sa inyo may work, at yung iba may member pa for sure ng ibang organization. So we have to account that also when we set expectations. So first off, of course, in YAPAK nga, as mentioned by Kim, may open communication tayo. So you can always ask us kung kailan ba yung kailan ba dapat namin i-expect or ano ba yung target deadline for that certain project, and then we can agree kung kailan nyo ba siyang ma-deliver. Yun. And in your day-to-day life naman, what you can do is what you can do is, i-track nyo kung gaano ba ang pwedeng gawin is, i-track nyo kung gaano ba kadalas, or let's say yung duration ng paggagawa nyo sa isang bagay. Let's say, in a day, 8 hours kayo sa school or sa work, and then ilang hours ba yung pwede nyong i-spare para sa project ng YAPAK or sa iba pang bagay. So, i-track nyo yun para maging mas realistic yung expectations, or realistic yung timeline na ibibigay nyo para matapos yung isang task. Right? Next is stay focused on your objective. So, may mga times na at first, of course, we're so excited to do projects. But then, may mga times na pag sobrang ang dami ng kailangan palang gawin, kasi minsan, ang nakikita lang natin yung big picture na, gusto ko itong gawin. Pero ang dami pala nating steps na kailangan pagdaanan. So, nabobore tayo at nawawalan tayo ng motivation. So, ito yung napaka-challenging na part ng implementation. So, what we can do is ask ourselves, ano ba yung mga bagay na nakakahinder sa focus natin? Kung bakit hindi tayo nakaka-focus? Ano ba yung mga bagay na makaka-tulong sa focus natin? So, I think one personal example that I have is sometimes ako, medyo guilty ako rito. Using social media ng, alam mo yun, hindi, yung parang nasobrahan sa paggamit ng social media. It's good that we're using social media for like current events, to know current events. Pero, minsan kasi parang nagiging habit na lang natin na mag-scroll and all that. So, ayun, sa akin, on my own, what I'm doing is, nagsiset ako nag-set ako sa Facebook and Instagram ng manage time na in a day, 15 minutes lang ako pwedeng gumamit ng social media. So, kung lalampas man ako, aware ako na lumampas ako dahil productive naman yung pinagamit ako ng social media. It's either for YAPAK or for work, etc. So, I guess isang strategy yon for you to, be more, stay focused on your objectives. Kasi, di tayong ma-distract if, meron tayong ibang bagay na ginagawa na hindi in line sa ating objectives. Next is stop making excuses. So, minsan kasi may mga obstacles along the way na naghihinder sa atin na ma-achieve yung ating goals or objectives. At meron namang minsan naman ay may mga bagay lang na ginagawa lang natin siyang excuse. So, medyo mahirap kung paano siya ma-define, kung excuse ba siya or talagang valid reason siya. So, what we have to do is to check and to reflect kung yung reason na yun ay nagiging pattern ba natin siya? Like, say, pagka na-encounter natin ng isang bagay, lagi ba tayong, wala kaming internet sa bahay, hindi ko ito magagawa. Ganon. So, or, talaga bang valid yung reason nyo kung bakit hindi nyo magawa isang bagay? So, usually, kung isa siyang pattern, nagiging pattern siya, isa siyang excuse talaga kung bakit hindi nyo magawa ang isang bagay. So, kailangan nyo, to adapt the accountability mindset, kailangan nyo mas mag-reflect within yourself kung ano ba yung mga bagay na makakatulong para sa goals nyo as a YAPAK officer and also as a student, as an employee, and also as a person. So, yun yung nitty-gritty or yung parang importante ng konseptong ng accountability mindset. Right? So, moving on, of course, once you're aware that, or andun na, may mindset ka ng accountability, kailangan mo siyang implement. Kasi awareness without implementation is useless. Kasi aware ka lang, hindi mo siya nilagay into action. So, walang growth na mangyayari kung hindi mo siya ilalagay into action. Walang change na mangyayari kung hindi mo siya ilalagay into action. Right. So, first step is creating systems for accountability success. So, here, it's just a reminder na hindi every time ay may isang tao or maraming tao na magsasabi sa atin na kailangan mo maging accountable sa isang bagay. Dapat akuin natin yung accountability o yung responsibilidad sa bagay-bagay. So, kailangan gumawa tayo sa sarili natin. Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, i-apply natin lahat ito and then ipuput natin siya into action. So, ganun. Hindi lang siya yung mag-aantay tayo ng isang tao na magsasabi sa atin na ito ang kailangan mong gawin. Kasi rooted ito sa character mo. So, kahit naman sabihin ng ibang tao na gusto mo na ito ang kailangan mong gawin, kung hindi yun yung nasa puso mo, hindi mo siya may implement ng maayos. Next is getting help holding yourself accountable. So, although hindi naman tayo mapupush ng iba, may mga tao rin namang mas maganda, as sinabi rin ni Kim to kanina, na ginagawa niyo siya together. So, teamwork makes the dream work. That's true. So, helping or getting help, holding yourself accountable, what we can do here in YAPAK is to, let's say, push you na, alam mo yan, to your potential, yun, to achieve your highest potential. And this is like a healthy organization na if you want something, just share it with us. And of course, we will, yung sabi ni Regina kanina, we will try our best to help you and make our plans possible. So, maganda na meron ka rin na parang support system with you na account yung mga taong yun. And I think this also, in our day-to-day life, we also have to assess yung friends natin and your connections natin kung talaga bang itong mga taong to ay na matutulungan tayo or parehas ba ang prinsipyo natin sa kanila. Kasi doon pa lang, may epekto ito eh. May epekto to kung paano tayo magiging mas accountable or mapapractice yung accountability. Next is picking yourself up after failure. So, ang failure ay parte siya ng buhay. So, hindi sa lahat ng beses or madalas isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, minsan nga 10 beses tayo bago tayo maging successful sa buhay. Ang importante ay we pick ourselves up after failure. So how do we do that? First is we always reflect. We have to reflect and we have to analyze kung bakit hindi naging okay ang resulta ng isang proyekto, kung bakit hindi naging okay ang resulta ng isang sitwasyon. Yun yung una nating iisipin. Next is, mag-iisip tayo ng way kung ano ba yung workaround or ano ba yung pwede natin gawin para mag-iba yung result next time na gagawin natin yung proyekto ngayon. So dito yung pumapasok rin yung evaluation. So sa mga projects natin, what we do after is we think of ways on how to make it better next time. So isa yan sa mga steps na tinitake natin sa YAPAK. Next is celebrating success strategically. So may mga projects na napakahahaba or let's say talagang challenging. So what we have to do is to avoid burnout, we have to celebrate our success strategically. So let's say ito more on personal example. Let's say dun sa mga nagpapapayat, like ako, previously, I'm 60 kilos in 2019 and now I'm around 52 kilos. Nag-gain ulit ako. Pero mahirap siya. Mahirap siyang undertaking. So, ang ginagawa ko noon, every time that I lose a kilo or so, I treat myself kung ano yung gusto kong kainin once in a while. So, kasi it motivates you. Wag yung hayaan na, na mawala yung passion nyo to something. You have to motivate yourself to do something. So you have to reward yourself from time to time. Huwag niyong ipupush yung sarili na kailangan ko matapos isang task na to ng isang go lang. So kailangan maging kind kayo sa sarili niyo. But of course, hindi naman yung kailangan pa rin andun yung disiplina. Yun na, na-reward ko yung sarili ko, okay, time to go back to work. So yun. Next is embracing accountability. So all that I've mentioned, mahihirapan or challenging siya to do, but I think you can always apply accountability when you embrace it. Kasi 'di ba, yun nga, kung ano yung nasa puso nyo, yun naman yung talagang lalabas sa actions nyo eh. So lahat ng steps na sinabi ko will you'll be able to apply it smoothly kung na-embrace nyo yung accountability nyo in, let's say, as a person, in your family, and in your workplace, in your, like, say, universities, and also as a YAPAK officer, right? Next is making personal accountability a way of life. So all the theories earlier, it's really a challenge to implement it and make it a way of life. And to be honest, I'm really what do you call that, inspired with this person. I like him to share his view on this, because I'm really inspired on how he goes the extra mile every time, and he also inspires me whenever, like, meron akong project at medyo nadadown na ako. He inspires me, and he's really, yung accountability nasa kanya talaga. So, Elijah, can you share how you make personal accountability a way of your life?
When it comes to accountability, sa lahat ng mga ginagawa natin, tandaan nyo lagi na you shouldn't have any regrets in life. Tandaan nyo yan. Importante yun. Minsan lang tayo mabuhay, kaya lagi ko sinasabi sa lahat ng mga nakakausap ko, hindi natin alam kung kailan tayo mawawala o hanggang kailan tayo dito sa mundong ito. Masarap magkaroon na may naibahagi ka sa isang tao, may nagawa kang produktibo, hindi lang sa buong mundo. Kasi nung kabataan ako at lahat tayo nang sinasabi natin, nung bata tayo gusto nating baguhin ang mundo. Naniwala ako nung bata ako na kaya ko yun. But habang tumatanda ako, katulad ng sinabi ng mga iba, habang tumatanda ka, lumiliit yung mundo mo. Kung kaya naman, sabi ko sa sarili ko na habang bata ako, halos magkakasing edad tayo lahat na nandito, wag tayong magkakaroon ng regrets. Isipin nyo lagi sa salitang YOLO. Importante yun. Dahil kapag nagkamali tayo, or big mistake, always lang remember na i-go nyo lang yung process. Ramdamin nyo yung proseso ng pagkakamali. Ramdamin nyo yung failure. Kasi kapag hindi mo naramdaman yung failure at yung pinakamababang bagay sa buhay, hindi nyo mararamdaman yung sarap din. So syempre, katulad nga ng mga bayan, naghirap, at later on, ano ang nangyari? Nagtagumpay. So ganon, tandaan nyo lagi na minsan lang tayo mabuhay, kung kaya naman, katulad ng sinasabi ni Zanina, it's good to have an organization dahil nandito yung kami at yung mga bago nyo magiging mga kaibigan dito, they will be your friends forever. Not just only today, but it will be forever. Katulad ni Aaron na nandyan. Hanggang ngayon, simula nung makikita ko ang sarili ko sa inyo, nung kabataan ko na how we grow. At ngayon, yung iba doktor na, iba abogado, iba-ibang profesyon. Sa pamagitan nito, magkakaroon tayo ng magandang bayan ng magandang Pilipinas. So, ayun yung gusto kong ipaabot sa inyo na if ever, just continue, nandito ang bawat isa. Kung hindi ako makasagot, nandito ang ibang officers, 100% all of you ay magkakaisa. Kaya nga tayo nandito para magtulungan. Pagkakaisa. Salamat, Janina.
Thank you, Elijah. Okay, so ayun lang yung short session natin ngayon. I'm so sorry kung masyadong mabilis. Hinahabol ko lang yung time dahil I'm aware na late na rin sa Pilipinas. But right now, we have some time for Q&A. So if may questions kayo, you can unmute yourselves, or pwede rin naman kayong mag-type in sa ating chat. Any questions about the discussion, or let's say about sa YAPAK?
Nakamute yung mga members.
Okay. Okay.
Any questions?
Or kahit i-type lang nila. Let's give them like 2 minutes. Okay, walang question si Romeo. Okay, so wala naman silang, hindi ko alam kung good ba, okay ba na done so far. Okay, wala naman silang questions.
Good evening.
Hi, Fitzken. Okay.
My question lang po ako, if can we have po the permission to create po a group chat for the officers para po yan, magkaroon ng mas magandang pag-usap po. And
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is what will happen next. And this is very exciting. Kaya hindi kami gumawa ng anything muna. Kumbaga meron muna tayong group chat kasi hindi pa kayo magkakakailanlan. And this is the best time that we will start it. And of course, ang FITSCAN, definitely we will create one. And as a duty ng ating organization, magkakaroon tayo ng group. At I think magsisimula ito sa head. So pinakita mo dyan ang organizational chart, right? So we will start it dun sa Kayapa kasi merong mga gumagamit ng Kayapak. And of course, we will give everybody your own personal email. For example, fitscan@yapak.org. You will have everything. And of course, tuturuan namin kayo ng lahat. Katulad dito kay Fitscan, since you are the Secretary General and that you can start first creating a group. So I think, we can create one first para to get along with each other. Pangalawa, may katanungan dito about the Constitution. Kasi ba dito sa United Kingdom, iba rin sa Philippines. So medyo madugo itong usapan na to, but definitely gagawa tayo nito. We will have a session for this. And ano pong work ng bawat officers. Meron tayong pinost last time, Ivan Machas, pag-uusapan din natin ito. So we will set a date. Currently, katulad nung dinidiscuss ko nga, nag-aaral din ako ngayon, nagma-masters ako. Pangalawa, lipat ako ng Canada by next 2 weeks. So medyo busy, but this will not stop me to do whatever na kailangan natin gawin. So ang kailangan natin lahat dito is commitment, initiative. Dahil kung ano ang gusto nyo mangyari, nandito kami para suportahan kayo. So, isang magandang, gusto ko lang ipaabot sa inyo dahil nung kabataan ko, walang ganitong organisasyon na nandito, kung ano yung nasa vision, biglang nandyan na agad, matutulungan agad. Nung napakahirap hanapin nung kapanahunan ko na magkaroon ng ganitong organization. Kaya tinayo ang YAPAK dahil gusto namin na merong susuporta, tutulong kung ano man ang mission at vision nyo para sa organisasyon na ito. Okay? Posible po bang magkita kami officers nandito sa Pilipinas? Yes, actually, isa sa mga project na ginagawa namin yung sa sponsored walk. Definitely magkakaroon tayo, yung sa tree planting. So if ever dahil malalalayo ang mga bawat isa, gagawa natin ng paraan kung hindi man sa isang part sa Visayas, isang part sa Luzon, isa sa Mindanao. And when it comes about naman sa funding, definitely, at alam niyo naman ang organization, it's a non-profit organization. What we will do, pag gagawan din natin ng paraan para magkaroon tayo ng funding. Kung ano yung mga naiisip ninyong mga proyekto para sa funding, lahat magbibigay, magkakagawa tayo ng paraan. Next, syempre, kailangan makatulong tayo ng ibang mga kabataan. Ito ang pinaka-goal natin. At bago tayo makatulong sa iba, kailangan muna natin tulungan yung sarili natin. Ang ibig ko sabihin, kayo muna, kaya nga mapalad kayo dahil kayo ang officers. You will benefit first sa mga maaring maibigay ng YAPAK bago sa iba. Okay? So, thanks po as well. What about the schedule po of our meeting? Is it monthly, weekly? So, we will discuss this. So, I think it would be great kung pag-discuss natin later on, kung twice a week or twice a week, twice a month or once a month, like let's say third week of every month, and for general meeting. And when it comes naman sa mga project, we will discuss it later on. But I will be with you guys all the way, okay? But as I've said, may marami kaming YAPAK na magsusupport sa project na mga gagawin natin. Okay? And we are open for your projects, so to discuss. But currently, our main project is yung sa kalikasan, which is mag-plant ng trees. And magkaroon kayo ng exposure, So we will work out. Pinag-uusapan pa ng mga directors about it. Any other question? Yes, you can create, when it comes to projects, what you can do, pwede kayo mag-propose ng mga projects. For example, isa dyan yutok sa Pampanga na gusto natin gawin, yung doon sa mga indigenous people. So like, we are from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, if magkakaroon na exposure, syempre, dahil kayo ay officers, we will spend for you. So, hindi nyo paproblemahin yung mga expenses kasi we will provide it as part of our project, no? So, at in the meantime, just want to let you know, nandito yung mga members ng YAPAK mula sa London. Kami dito sa London, we will do our very best para makagawa tayo ng funding. At the same time, if you know any organization that we can collaborate with, we'll definitely work together with them. No? Tandaan nyo, ang collaboration is very important with other organizations for us to grow. Wala tayong kalaban, basta tayo, tutulong tayo para sa ikabubuti ng bayan. Any questions? I think it's too late na sa Philippines.
Okay. Actually, meron tayong check-out. Since earlier nag-check-in tayo kung ano nararamdaman nila, I would like to take this opportunity naman to check yung ibang officers na hindi natin narinig kanina. So same question, of course your name and location, and how are you feeling now after the session, and kung pwede kang mag-share ng isang learning that you can apply in everyday life and as a YAPAK PH officer. So since nakita ko si Nyeng sa sa panel ko, yun Nyeng, can you share?
Yes po, I'm Rainier Silosa from Naay, Cavite. Sobrang grateful talaga ako, sobrang blessed, sobrang happy ako kasi naging part ako ng YAPAK at saka gusto kong makilala yung mga tao sa likod ng YAPAK at ano pa yung mga proyektong pwedeng gawin ng YAPAK. And then yung natutunan ko dito sa meeting na to ng YAPAK officer, maging accountability ka sa lahat ng ginagawa mo, kahit walang nakakakita, yung pagiging integrity din na kahit walang nakakakita sa'yo, kailangan nandoon yun, nasa values mo yun bilang tao, dapat nasa sa'yo yun. Yun lang po, maraming salamat.
Thanks, Nyeng. Okay, isa pa sana for sa parte sa girls. Okay, Rosemary Gill. Raga? Yeah.
Yep.
Hello po, good evening and good afternoon to everyone. So I am Rosemary Gail Raga, or Gail na lang po, from Leyte. And how I am feeling right now is super overwhelmed yung mga informations na narinig ko. And I'm so excited na for the next steps na mga projects, sessions natin so that mas marami pa tayong malalaman about sa YAPAK organization and of course sa YAPAK mismo na members, officers, and yung mas makilala natin yung isa't isa. And of course, since iba-iba tayong lugar, mas malalaman natin yung culture dito sa Pilipinas. And then, share one learning that I can apply. So the learning that I can apply in my everyday life as a YAPAK officer is to be accountable of everything, na we should be dapat natin panindigan kung ano yung mga nagawa natin, may it be something important, something significant, or it may be also a failure. Kailangan nating panindigan yun kasi kung ano yung nangyayari ngayon, maaari natin itong matutunan at mas mapabuti pa yung ating kinabukasan.
Thank you, Rosemary. Well said. So, hopefully next time, mahanap kami ng mas okay na timings kasi medyo challenging nga yung time zones natin. Hopefully, mas maaga para mas mahaba yung session natin. But thank you, Rosemary Gail. Next, we also want to hear from Romeo Yumul. Hi, Romeo. Si Romeo, very active siya sa chat. So, hi, Romeo.
Yes po, good evening po. Good evening everyone and good afternoon po sa iba. I am Romeo Jr. M. Yumul po from Pampanga. And how are you feeling now? I am feeling so grateful and blessed that I experienced this kind of session po. And I am so grateful that I became part of the YAPAK organization as well. And share one learning that you can apply. I think one learning that I can also apply in my daily life is we should learn to prioritize things because our priorities will determine our actions po. Also, I like what Sir Villanueva said, yun po yung live life to the fullest. Tapos, after all, we only have one life, so we should use it and make the best use of time. That's it po. Thank you.
Thanks, Romeo. I-call out ko lang rin si Jenver Marcaida sa chat. Sabi niya, marami po akong natutunan ngayon. Alam ko po na ang kabataan tulad ko ay hindi nag-iisa sa paggawa ng mga bagay para sa ikaunlad ng yapak. Natutunan ko din pong dapat maging produktibo. Isa po sa mga tinatandaan ko palagi ay yung sinasabi ni Sir Elijah na kung sino man po ang nangangailangan ay kailangan tulungan. Napakaganda ng sinabi ni Jenver. Thank you, Jenver. Next, gusto rin namin marinig si Angela.
Hello po, good evening and good afternoon po sa mga taga-London. Well, yeah, I'm Angela Clarino. I'm from Dasmariñas, Cavite. Right now, I'm very thrilled for after hearing everything. I'm very excited not only meeting you guys, but also I'm very excited for the future projects that we can do together. And if there's one learning that I learned today that I can use or apply in my daily life, that would be to be a better person every day. Because, you know, like what Sir Elijah said, we only live once. So why not make why not make the most out of it? And another one also is to help others, because we should be united. We're just in one nation, and there's nobody else who will help us but each other. Yun lang po.
Thank you, Angela. Next but not the least, si Jed Newtok.
Hello everyone, my name is General Spella.
Hello? Jed? Hello?
Or anyone else who are available
Okay.
na gusto magsalita.
I think si Jenny Rose. Si Jenny Rose ba yung narinig ko?
Si Luel J. Bermejo.
Si Luel. Hi, Luel.
Okay.
Naka-hands up siya. Hi, Luel. Nakamute yata siya.
Okay. Luel, nakamute ka, so just double check lang.
Hi, Luel.
Hello po. Naririnig na po ako?
Hi.
Yes.
Yes.
Ayan po. So, good evening po everyone. So, first of all po, how are you feeling now? At this moment po, I'm so grateful po na maging part ng this organization po. And at the same time, na-excite din po ako sa mga ng YAPAK. So, ito pong moment na to, itong pagtatagpo natin, tinitreasure ko po siya kasi marami pong learnings na magagamit po kapag nasa mismong mismong proseso na po ng paggawa ng mga activities. So, share one learning that you can apply in everyday life. May 3 points po ako. Yung una po, focus. Yung pangalawa, engage. And lastly po, yung pay attention. So, yung first, focus. Parang dito po kasi nag-volunteer ka as officer, wala kang hidden agenda. Kaya mas maganda po na maging, alam mo yung purpose mo, alam mo kung saan ka mag-focus, alam mo kung ano yung pinaka-goal mo. And yung pangalawa po, engage. You need to reconnect with other youth, with other officer, para, yun nga, gaya sabi kanina na teamwork makes dream work. So, parang dun pa lang po, pag na-engage ka sa ibang mga youth, sa ibang officer, I think isang part na yun para ma-develop yung personality mo. And lastly po, yung pay attention. Parang kung in case na may dumating na failure na sa mga gawain, wag mong ititigil na mag-keep moving forward na gawin pa rin yung step 1, yung pag-focus mo. Yun lang po.
Thank you, Lowell J. Nakakataba ng puso kasi ang dami nilang nakuha dun sa short time na discussion. Ika-call out ko lang si Junil sa chat. So for me naman po, ang natutunan ko is we should always know our purpose and goals in life. Always remember the word, for many are called but few are chosen. I agree with this. So we are the chosen ones upang maging isang instrument para sa lahat. So thank you, Junil. Okay, anyone else who wants to share? Jerome? Luis Esguera?
Hello po.
Hi, Jerome. So,
Hello,
si Jerome isa siya sa mga nanalo dun sa previous spoken word poetry competition namin. Hi, Jerome. Yes, maybe you can share.
Ayan po. How are you feeling now? Unang-una po, gusto ko pong iparating ang aking lubos ng kaligayahan bilang officer po dahil after po ng competition, di ko po akalain na magiging officer ako ngayon. And at the same time po, medyo po malungkot ako dahil hindi ko po naabutan yung oath-taking dahil po medyo mahina po yung connection. Pero yung last part naman po, napakinggan ko naman po ng maigi. And share one learning that you can apply in everyday life. Yung natutunan ko po ngayong gabi is yung wag po akong matakot magkamali sa buhay dahil ako po yung tao na sobrang takot po ako sa failure, and nung narinig ko po yung sinabi po ni Sir Elijah na wag tayong matakot magkamali dahil isang beses lang tayong nabubuhay sa mundo. And ngayon po parang nagkaroon po ko ng motivation na lumaban lang po na lumaban dahil ang failure nandyan lang po, pero yung success, pag nahawakan mo na, is napakasarap pong mahawakan na. Ayun lang naman po.
Thanks, Jerome. Anyone else who wants to share? Or medyo late na yata sa Pilipinas. Mag-wrap up na tayo, Elijah. Okay. Right, so thank you everyone for your time. So now let's get to work one yapak at a time. Always remember that we're here to support you. And if you have any questions, you can always how can they reach out to you or to us, Elijah?
So we will start now. So we, Jed and Ken, I think we will start together with the admin to create a group of chat. I think may Okay. Okay, mute ko lang. So what we can do, magkakaroon tayo ng group chat para sa ganun, we'll collaborate as we add each other now on Facebook. Then, by that time, ayusin natin, magkakaroon tayo ng Discord group. So if you have an application ng Discord, it would be better. Para sa ganun, alam natin kung ano yung nangyayari per department. No? But later on, I will discuss. Ulitin ko, huwag kayong matatakot kasi bawat step, iisa-isahin natin. Hindi natin mamadaliin, but we will try our very best na maayos at very smooth at maganda ang ating organization. Okay? So I think that's all for today. Again, maraming salamat kay Janina. Palakpakan naman natin for her lesson today. And of course, kay Ma'am Sheila from the Philippine Embassy who's still here. And of course, at Department of Education, maraming salamat to Sir Ida Celestino. Nandito siya. So, 100% to support siya sa, lalo na yung mga kabataan dito. Sabihan ko lang siya, definitely he will be there to support us. No? Ayun.
Pwede natin yung mga kayang mag-open ng camera para makapag-group picture tayo. First group picture with the officers. Yun. Virtual muna for now, pero hopefully, we'll see yan. Yung mga kayang
Nandito rin pala si Saida Senton, no? Hello, isa sa mga sponsors natin at YAPAK
Consultant.
Consultants.
Sige, pipicture lang ako
Okay.
Tapos isa pang picture kasi maraming umattend. So, picture ako lang rin ito. 1, 2, 3. Yun. Thank you all for your time and we really appreciate yung effort nyo to join. And by the way, we recorded this meeting as well. So, pwede nyo siyang panoorin para especially kay Jerome since na-miss na yung OTT. So, yun lang. Good luck and congratulations.